Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss 48 MCQ from the 2024 A-Level Chemistry paper. 2024 A-Level Chemistry paper, 48 questions. So let's look at question number 48. They are given two statements and we need to choose the correct answer. So let's go to the first statement. The first statement given as addition of dilute nitric acid to a saturated solution of lead oxalate increase the solubility of lead oxalate solid. The physical statement symbol is solid. Okay, we know that. Let's understand this. You can write the lead oxalate dissociation reaction like this. Okay. Let me explain why I use this double arrow to write this reaction. In chemistry, you know that solid can be categorized into two parts. Some are highly soluble and some are sparingly soluble. So, this lead oxalates belongs to what? Sparingly soluble category. Okay, now you know lead oxalate belongs to what? Sparingly soluble solid category. So, this lead oxalate compound does not dissolve completely in water. Okay, that's a very important point. So, instead it established equilibrium between what? Solid and its ions. Okay, this double arrow indicates that both solid and the ions exist together in the equilibrium system. According to the statement, they add nitric acid to the solution. As we know, this nitric acid dissociates into ions like this. Make sure to remember this. When you write chemical reactions like this, it's very important to include physical state symbols like solid, aqueous, 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 gas, liquid, like that. Okay. Okay, let's move on to the most important part of this process. Now you know, after dissociation, nitric acid provides H plus ions into this solution. These H plus ions react with what? React with oxalate ions and form oxalic acid like this. H plus ions react with oxalate ions and form oxalic acid like this. You have to put physical state symbols like this. I have balanced these reactions. We don't need to balance this third reaction in this question. We just need to provide the reaction itself. Okay. If someone wants to balance this reaction, they can put 2 in front of H plus ions. Okay. As a result of this third reaction, the concentration of oxalate ions decreases. According to the Le Chatelier principle, this first reaction, this equilibrium reaction shift right side to produce more what? To produce more oxalate ions. So, more solid dissolves and the solubility increases. Therefore, the first statement is true or false? The first statement is true. Part A is true. Okay. Let's move on to the next statement. In the second statement, we have given the equilibrium reaction of the lead oxalate. and it says that oxalate ion can be considered as the conjugate base of oxalic acid. So yes, second statement is true. Oxalic acid dissociates with two steps. First, forming by losing hydrogens. First forming what? Hydrogen oxalate, and after that forming oxalate ion. So this is the conjugate base of oxalic acid. This is a normal theory that we know. If something is an acid, it forms conjugate base. If it is a base, it forms conjugate acids. So that is a normal theory that we know in chemistry syllabus. Okay, finally I hope you all understand what we discussed today, and thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions about this concept, feel free to leave them in the comment section.